I'm nomadic, said that before. My bed is just a habit. My thoughts, I like to grab it. Curvaceous, like Jessica Rabbit. Life is a hop and a dip. It's been a motherfucking trip. Bust head for a loose lip. In high school, I got a blue slip. SAT almost let me grade skip. So how did this trip get twisted? Maybe a lesson and I missed it. Or her ass was in my face and I didn't kiss it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sharifa and my poetry name is New Lily. This is just another poetry video, y'all, which I'm sure you know by now because the video started with the poem and here I am doing the talking that I do at the end of my poems. I've explained to y'all in prior videos why I do this. I do it so that the video will be at least 3 minutes long and won't become a short. If the video's shorter than 3 minutes, then it automatically goes into the shorts category. And I want my poems to be in the videos category. I explained in the last poem that you see on the screen in more detail why that's the case. And I've also talked about it in prior videos. Anyways, y'all, so that's why I'm here talking. Because I don't really have anything to talk about. Especially as it pertains to this poem. It's just me trying to meet that time limit. Or exceed that time limit. So anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the poem. It wasn't as detailed or in-depth as the last one. The lyrics weren't as deep. I was more so just, I don't know, proud of the sound of it. I haven't written in a while, y'all. I've explained in prior videos why that's the case. But for the last few months, I've had writer's block. And so I just recently started playing around with beats again and writing poetry. And I feel like I came up with a couple decent poems. And so that's why you're seeing 2 of them over here right now, right? So the last one, I went into the details about it with you in the last video. I like the lyrics. But this one is more so the sound. I like the sound of this one. The lyrics are all right. You know, they're not terrible. They're not amazing. You know, it's not exceptional. But the sound sounds good. I like how it sounds. I like how it came out. So that's why I decided to upload it. As you can see, 2 hours ago, I only uploaded that one poem. I wasn't even going to upload this one because the lyrics are just all right, in my opinion. But it's the sound. I like the sound of it. I'm like, okay, this came out kind of cool. You know, I listened back to it. I keep listening back to it because it's just catchy to me and I like it. And I was like, okay, well, let me put it over here. As I told you all in the last video, and I've said this before, the poems that I really like, I upload to YouTube and sometimes Facebook. But all of my poems are over on BandLab. So I have poems over there on BandLab that don't ever make it over to YouTube or Facebook. And so with this one, this was going to be one of those ones I was just going to keep over on BandLab. But I listened back to it again. I'm like, man, I like the sound of this. Like, I want this on my YouTube. So that's why it's over here, y'all. It's not really for the lyrics. The lyrics are all right. It's just the sound. I like the sound. I don't know if it's just me. I've had moments like that before, too, where I've written poems and I feel like this one sounds better than that one, or not comparing this to the last poem, but I'm just saying, just in general. Like, I'll listen to the sound of one and I'll really get attached to how it came out. And then I'll let, like, a family member listen to it and they'll tell me that they like the other one more. Or I'll look at the likes that I got on BandLab and I'll see that this one got more likes than that one. I'm like, okay, well, I thought this one was the one that sounded fire, but, you know. So it's really just a matter of perception. But I like the sound of it, so I'm like, okay, well, let me put it over here. I think it came out pretty good. So hope y'all enjoyed the poem. Hopefully I talked long enough. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace out. Y'all, one more thing that I wanted to add was that I noticed that there's a grammatical error in this poem where I said my thoughts, plural. I like to grab it, singular. So I was having an issue with that too because I had already recorded the final version before I realized, like, wait a minute, that sounded kind of off. I should have said my thought. I like to grab it. You know, like your train of thought. But anyways, like I said, it was just a freestyle. And I ended up recording and liking the sound. And so I continued to record until it sounded the way I wanted. And then after the fact, after I had already done the final recording, I realized, wait a minute, this is grammatically incorrect. It's just an OCD. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer in there, y'all. I did notice and I apologize. it's just a fun freestyle that came out good. I just like the sound of it more than anything else. Anyways, peace out, y'all.